Hello, this is Ben with software training at the BYU Library. Today we're going to be looking at how we can go ahead and make a project to earn a badge. Our badges are open badges, which you can earn at any time and from anywhere, and then apply for them online so that you can show what you know using different creative programs. If you go here to badges.learnsoftware.org, the first thing you'll see is a video that just explains a little bit about badges. So you can look at that. But today we're going to look at how we would go ahead and make a project. So from this homepage, I need to find and select what badge I want to earn. And there are different categories here. So the one that I'm looking for is going to fall under photo editing. And I'm looking for this one here, the photo editing meme project. The gateway badges all involve just taking a class from us, which you can find at train.byu.edu. And then these other badges, you can take a class to help you learn how to use the program to earn them, or you can just earn them on your own. So if I wanted to earn photo editing, the meme project, I would come here. And then I'm going to see the requirements. So the first thing I see is the type of software that's used here. Photoshop is going to be the most common for something like the meme project. So we'll normally list the most common one first, and then we'll list some other options, including free and single purchase license options, so that you have a variety of programs that you could use to complete this project, depending on your access to different programs. Then there's going to be a short description. This description is actually what people will see when they click through on the badge. So open badges can be put on places like LinkedIn or a resume or on a personal website or social media site. And so people can click through on them and they will actually see this description, and they will see the files that you created in order to earn that badge, which we'll get into a little bit more later as we actually earn the badge. Then you have the badge criteria, which tells you what you need to do in order to earn the badge. Make sure that you follow each of these so that you don't get rejected the first time that you apply for the badge. But if you ever do get rejected when applying for a badge, you can always go ahead and make the adjustments that need to be made and then reapply, and you can get the badge later. Then there's the badge deliverable. This tells you exactly what needs to be turned in order to get the badge. And there will normally be three things. First, the final file. In this case, this is going to be the final meme file, which is going to be either a JPEG or a PNG or some other image file type. Then a screenshot of your workspace during the time that you are producing it. So we'll go over how to do that as we make it. And then a written reflection describing your process for the project. That doesn't need to be very long, just like a short paragraph, just describing your process. Then there's going to be a link where you can go and see an example, and then there's some library resources that you can use to help you, and these are linked as well. So in this case, it's our computers, our class on making memes, or our class on Photoshop. And then there will be the link to actually fill out the form. We'll have another video showing you how to apply for the badge, but that's where you would apply. And then there will be the rubric down here. This is what we will use to evaluate the project when we get it. And so it's good for you to have this as well so you can kind of see what's expected of you. The important part is this part in the middle that says meets expectations. That's what we'll be looking for in order to make sure that the project has all the things we need in order to award the badge. So pretty simple. This tells you exactly what you need to do. So now let's go ahead and earn a badge. The first thing that I need to do is decide which program I'm going to use. And in this case, I'm going to use Photoshop. So let me just go ahead and pull that up here. So make sure that you have access to a program that you can actually use to complete the project. That's going to be important. And then if we look here on the badge criteria, it says we'll need to prepare appropriately by taking time to sketch out and plan what meme you will create. And there's always going to be some kind of preparation phase before you actually jump into the program you've decided to use. You're going to need to prepare. So I've created these sketches of the meme that I want to create. I'm going to use the distracted boyfriend meme, and we will go ahead and work off of these sketches to use them as a starting place for creating the actual meme. So make sure that you go through the preparation phase for whichever badge project you're doing as well. Okay, then it says I need to import a photo into photo manipulation software, and you may have different badge criteria depending on which badge you are earning. I'm just showing the meme one here as an example. So let me go ahead and import my picture. I'm just going to grab my picture that I've already downloaded from the downloads. Okay, and now that I have this imported, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to complete the project. I'm not going to walk you guys through every step of completing this project, since the point of this is just to show how you would go about doing any badge project. But I'm going to go ahead and speed this part up while I complete this project, using of course my sketches to determine what I'm going to do and my creative direction. And then we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to take a screenshot of the workspace and export this at the end. Okay, so this project doesn't take very long to do because it's just a meme. It's a pretty easy intro project to get started with, but some of the projects you might be doing may take quite a bit longer. Especially if you're doing a video projects or one of the kind of expansive creative projects, they can take quite a while longer. So I just did this simple one so that you can see it in this example video. Now what I need to do is make sure that I have a screenshot of my workspace. So in order to do this on a Mac, I'm going to hit Command-Shift-4 to get a screenshot. In Windows, you'll need to use the snipping tool. Just go ahead and once I get these crosshairs, I'm just going to click and drag over my window. And I'll need that later when I go ahead and make my folder. That's going to go to my desktop here, and on Windows you can choose where you save it when you use the snipping tool. When I look back at my requirements here, I know that I am going to need my final meme file, my screenshot, and my written reflection. So let's go ahead and get the final file here. I just need to export this. So different programs will have different ways to export, but in this case we're just going to go to File, choose Export, Export As. I'm going to change this to a JPEG. Click Export. Choose a place to save it. I'm just going to put it on my desktop, and I'm just going to call it Badges Meme. Save. Okay, so now I've exported it, so I've got everything I need except my Word document. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a new Word document here, and then I'm just going to write up a short paragraph about what I did. Okay, so just write up a short paragraph telling what program you were using, what tools you used in the program, and kind of your creative process on it. And then go ahead and save that document. And that's everything that you need to do to finish your badge project. So your badge project's all ready to go. Now you just need to set up the folder that you will submit to the badge form so that you can actually earn your badge. And we will talk about that in another video.